What is going on, guys? Today I'm going to teach you the basics of Gorilla Tag. So right when you're spawning somewhere over here, right? What you want to do is walk out of the stump. This is called stump, okay? You gotta walk out to right here. What you want to do is just hit the ground, and you'll jump down to the ground. All right? See, that's stump. Now I'm on the ground. First thing to do is Gorilla Tag has a weird movement, or weird like movements, right? So what you gotta do to move, you hit the ground with your hands. Okay. Tip that I could give you now is instead of like hitting down at the ground like absolutely like vertical to where you like bounce up, you want to hit it more horizontal, so where like you go forward with it, but still like almost moving like a very small diagonal, right? And then once you get better, you can move faster. And yeah, and then another way, once you get very good at moving, like just like this, right? I learned a funny run. So what you want to do is put your hands on the ground, right? And do very small motions, but go very fast. So like what it's going to look like is you're going to have your hands on the ground. And that should do you just fine. Pinch climbing, okay? So you want to grab it and kind of move your body or move your hands in almost a circular motion and launch yourself up. Just like that, okay? This one's one of the basic climbing skills, right? So put your hands like above your head, straight out to the wall. Make sure your face is pressing up against it, and just go and just launch yourself up and come around and catch. I'd like to move my arms in like this motion, so I go down like that. I'll show you what this looks like faster. Just like that, all right? So that's one thing that you can practice, walls, all right? So you don't want to come in between these two, right? And just hit off super hard and see if you could hit yourself to the next wall. So, boom, like super hard. Like most players will hit like they try to hit up sometimes. And like since I'm very experienced, like this is what some new players will do. They'll either do that or they'll come to the wall and hit it. Like when you're, so. Alright, so a tip that I could give you is before, like don't just like come to the wall with one of your arms right here and just hit. I mean, it can still work, right? But it'll work easier if you like come up to the wall, or like you're standing right here and you jump and then start hitting. Alright? So then just keep hitting on both of the walls. And I like to do it until I make it to the top. Alright? So basically all the advice I could give for you new players is just like hit the wall super hard and then catch with your hand. And I like to hit it in the up motion. So what you're gonna want to do in this corner, it's kind of like the double walls, but you're hitting more, instead of hitting like across like that, you're hitting more of like a up motion. Okay, so this skill is going to be called wall climbing. So what you want to do is I like to start on my left hand if you're left-handed, or if you're right-handed, I like to start on my left hand. So then I come up and then I catch the wall and hit across. All right. So sometimes it's easier to kind of go wide. Like, oh my gosh, I can't even do it. Like this, right? But I'd suggest for new players, try to get up on your like first couple tries. I think you guys will get up to about that crack up there. So what you want to do, I'll show you again. The motions are going to be like that, like kind of slicing diagonally. Slice, 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 slice. Okay? Those are the motions. All right, and then once you get it all together, the next easy skill is wall run. So what you're gonna want to do is like it's the same wall, all right, and you want to kind of like hit across. So a tip is don't go like out with it, like double walls or wall running or wall climbing. For wall running, you want to go across. Your arm should be going directly across your body. So I'm gonna do it without the wall there. Your arm should be moving like this, and it should stay almost closely parallel, and just hit forward. And if you can get at it, you can switch. I'm not very good at that though. Switching. So hit parallel and up at the same time. So somewhat like this. So if you want to go forward, it's that much. If you want to go up and forward, you want to go more diagonal. So something like that. So one thing that I see in most new players is once they get up to a certain point, let's say like they go up to this wall, they just accidentally head off because like they get nervous. I don't know what it is, but they'll like go, and they'll accidentally hit off because they did the motion wrong, or they're just like excited. So they come up and they'll just hit off. That's what I struggled with a lot. That's what most new players struggle with a lot. So one tip, sometimes I don't even look at the ground, I just look at the wall. So I don't know where I'm going, like how far I'm going. I just look at the wall. So one of the easiest ways to branch is you want to hit the ground, hit up, hit off the tree, and land on the branch. Do it. So up, hit up, kind of up on the tree, branch. Same with this, you pretend the branch is the ground. You want to go up, branch, yeah, up, tree, branch. And then at this point, I like to just hit up. You should be able to get to this. I suggest if you're good with it, with ground, I jump up, grab the branch, and come around to here, and right here, I'm on a branch. Just try doing this route. Just look at the video and do it in the air. Hit up here, hit, boom, hit here, and you'll make it on top of the trees. Okay. One thing that I struggled with is the leaves. Okay. The leaves were getting in my way, and I couldn't see where the trees are. I'll get up to a certain point, and let's say I'm going. I jump across. I want to get to that branch, but then this big leaf gets in my way. I don't know where the branch is if I'm looking from here. What I do sometimes is just full send it. I know where the branch is a little bit, and I jump. And I just go through the branch. Okay. You also just need to get used to knowing where the branches are, right? Because that really helps me a lot. So we're going up here. I know there's a branch there. I know there's a branch up there. And one thing to note is that all of the trees have the same branch, the same branches, right? So this tree you see, there's that one that goes straight across, and that's the one that goes up. I find another tree. See, right here. There's the one that goes straight across, and the one that points more up. Straight across, up. So all the trees are basically the same, but they're just different sizes. I hope you guys liked that video. If you do, drop a comment to tell me what skills you want me to teach next. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.